Let's talk about sports, baby. From the stands of a sports fan, my man Pots and Pans, what's the deal? Kicking it with KC, MC, we're talking about sports, bunch of sports. But we're going to start off with this right here. Your boy Paul George, and I'm saying your boy specifically because this is supposed to be the young boys' goats. This comes from NBA.com. Philadelphia 76ers wing player Paul George had arthroscopic surgery on his left knee Monday to treat an injury that occurred during a recent workout. The club said the procedure was performed by Dr. Jonathan L. Glashow at the NYU Langone Sports Medicine Orthopedic Center. George's rehabilitation program is set to begin, and he will be reevaluated prior to the start of training camp. The coming NBA season would be George's 16th since Indiana drafted him 10th overall in 2010 from Fresno State. George, who turned 35 on May 2nd, signed a $212 million 4-year contract in free agency last summer, but his first year in Philly was marred by knee and adductor injuries that resulted the forward in having one of the worst years of his NBA career. He averaged 16.2 points in just 41 games, easily his lowest scoring average in a full season since he averaged 12.1 points for Indiana in his second NBA season. This is when he was fully healthy too, by the way, if I'm not mistaken. The 9-time NBA All-Star has averaged 20.6 points in 908 career games. What are the expectations for Paul George at this point? Now, you just heard me read off everything, right? I read off his age, which means 35 years old. Just turned 35 May 2nd. He's on a 4-year contract. $200 million, $212, who cares about all that? He's supposed to be locked in for 4 years. Basically, this is supposed to be his last team. And he done wasted 2 seasons already. Like, that's crazy to me, fam. So, this Paul George, the process, my man's just got injured again during a workout, bro. You ain't ready. This is probably the worst combination of athletes that I've seen in a long time, at least on the NBA squad. I mean, 2 major, I guess we could say, superstars in Joel Embiid and Paul George. Both severely injured to the point I don't think Paul George is going to do back-to-back games either. Hopefully he's smart enough to not say it, though, like Joel Embiid did. That was stupid. So with that being said, Paul George, man, listen, I'm sorry about the injury. But listen, get my stamp out. What does my stamp always say? 4 words. Not built for this. You not built for this, fam. And that's no shot at you athletically or professionally, but that just means your body literally ain't built for this no more. I think you need to be done. You need to be wrapping it up. 35, you with me, fam. You need to be doing what I'm doing. Podcast Pete. Get it popping. What you already doing. So, man, I feel like go ahead and try to give it your best next couple seasons, PG. Go ahead, hang that up right there, dog. You feel me? Like, don't try to do no more. Your body is telling you it's over, fam. You getting injured at a workout, dog? Nah, hell no. Nah, if I was a Philly fan, trust me, bro, I'd be hot right now. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Finding out he gets re-injured at a workout, bro, I'm not trying to hear that, man. I'm not trying to hear that, bro. But anyway, hey, the show boy, let me know what you think. Go off in the live chat in the comments or call into the show 313-466-4386. We do have another topic. Of course, we got a couple topics we're going to float through. I want you to go ahead and kick it with me. Kick it with KCMC. So the next topic, we exploring this right here. I love that dude. That's funny right there. The OaklandPress.com. Ron Holland II and Duncan Robinson are now teammates with the Detroit Pistons, but not too long ago they found themselves in conflict. They got into a brief scuffle during the Pistons' 116-113 victory over the Miami Heat on March 19th. The altercation occurred when Robinson aggressively pushed Holland while attempting to secure a rebound after Dennis Schroeder's missed field goal. As a result, both players were charged with double technicals. Get him up out of there. This is just Ron Holland, by the way, from the Pistons. Initially, the situation caused some negative feelings. However, 4 months later, Holland and Robinson looked back and laughed at the incident. Now, this is no big news right here. It's not significant. Happens all the time in the NBA. But it is something that I want to point out. In professional sports in general, it's crazy. I love when players have some type of beef, some type of conflict. Don't get me wrong. But the thing about it is, if you take it to a certain level, it's kind of dumb. Because if you stay in the game long enough, you'll find out you can get traded. And you mess around and be on the same team eventually. And you have a situation like this. Now with these two specifically, don't get it twisted. It's actually Ron Holland right here, and then Duncan Robinson, the white guy from Miami, who is a shooter, by the way. Great replacement for Malik Beasley. I do want to say that, but we'll see how that translates. But ultimately, like, I just think players in any sport, or athletes in general, besides boxing, you're gonna never be on the same team. I want y'all that. I don't want to say the word, but have a strong disdain for each other if you're boxing. But when it comes to all these other sports, when it comes to a team sport specifically where you have no control over getting traded, I kind of, get into a scuffle every now and then. But all that extra stuff, take it easy, fam. Take it easy. The name calling, all that extra stuff, take it easy, bro. Because you can end up on the same team. So I just want to point that out. How silly that looks. Should players kind of chill down on trying to be tough and fight during games, knowing that they can be traded to the same team? Or is it okay to still try to fight people even though you can still get traded to the same squad? I think it's dumb. But I'm also here for the entertainment. I'm just saying, don't take it too far, dog, if you know you ain't really about that life. But let me know what you think. Go off in the live chat in the comments or call into the show. 313-466-4386. Got some more topics we want to talk about. I hope you can stick around and talk about them with us. But we're going to get into this one right here. This comes from ESPN.com. Oklahoma City Thunder point guard Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is the cover star for the NBA 2K26 Standard Edition. Right here. Right there. That's Standard Edition. But he's got good company in the form of Angel Reese. Right there. Angel Reese. Also, we got Carmelo Anthony, who will decorate the WNBA and Superstar editions of the game. Additionally, all three athletes stand together on the Leave No Doubt edition. That's what you see right here. This is the Leave No Doubt edition. 2K Games also announced that NBA 2K26 will be released on September 5th, 2025. The NBA 2K26 Standard Edition will be available on PC, PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X and S, and Nintendo Switch and Nintendo Switch 2, while the other editions will be exclusive to PC, PS5, and Xbox Series XS. Both the Superstar and Leave No Doubt edition come with advanced access, allowing owners to dive in as early as August 29th. Amazing. Look, this is what they're doing right now. Now, I'm saying they, as in the young people. Because I'm not young people. I haven't played 2K. Last time I actually bought and played was 2K12. And I know that specifically because that's when Michael Jordan officially licensed his likeness to be on a game, bro. It was huge pause. So I bought that game for sure. I had a PS3 at that time. I was at Eastern with my brother. Me and my brother stayed together. Pause. But I haven't really bought NBA 2K. And that's when it was a hardcover too, by the way. I ain't bought no NBA 2K and really been serious to it since then. And it's been 14 editions of these mugs. Now, in 1 year, they got 4 editions, fam. 4 editions. Now, I don't even think they really do hard copies like that. They still do, don't get me wrong. But it's not as prevalent as it once was. So with that being said, you're really just getting digital cover arts of the game. And it's just kind of weird to me. Like, what? Like, okay, Standard Edition SGA, I get it. MVP, scoring champ, finals MVP, gets the champ. He deserves it. Well deserved right there. Angel Reese, Hot as fish grease. Don't get it twisted. I love Angel Reese. WNBA edition, let's just say, actually, I'm going with this. These two, I love. These two. NBA edition, WNBA edition. I'm cool with that. But then we get into the Legend edition. Then we get into the Leave No Doubt edition. What are we doing, fam? Like, I just don't get it. And you going for it. Or the YN's going for it. The young ones are going for it. And it's crazy to me, man. I just don't get, why is the Legend edition? Why is the Legend edition? Why is this necessary? And the Leave No Doubt edition. Like, why are these two necessary? Leave No Doubt edition? I don't know. Covers look nice, but if they were physical covers and gave you options, different price points, that did different stuff and different features, I would get it. With them all being digital, it just ain't, it don't hit as hard to me, pause. But let me know what you think. Is this hard? You like this? These bunches, let me know what you feel about the Legend edition and Leave No Doubt edition. Is this stupid to you, or do you get it? You get it? Just say I'm stupid. Just say I'm old and I don't get it. I'm cool with that. Just say, KC, you old, bro. You don't game anyway. Just say that. So yeah, I'm not feeling it. I get the Angel Reese and the Shea Gilgeous. I get these two. I get the SGA and the Angel Reese. But the rest of them, I don't agree with it. It's doing too much. But let me know what you think. I could be a hater, and I'm cool with that. Go off in the live chat in the comments or call into the show. 313-466-4386. I do have more topics I want to talk about. Give me a second. Here we go right here. So this one, let me move out the way so you can see this. Yes, this is a woman Duncan right now. This is coming from FoxNews.com. Alicia Turnabes may not be a household name in women's basketball just yet, but it's viral moments like on Sunday that will get her name into fans' heads quickly. Pause. Turnabes helped France to a third-place finish in the FIBA Under-18 Women's Euro Basketball 2025 over Belgium. The French won the game 72-47, fam. But the highlight moment came in the fourth quarter when she stole the ball away from her Belgian opponent. The 6'4" athlete was in transition all by herself, threw down a sensational dunk. Whole crowd going crazy. I ain't even see it, but I know it. Turnabes, 17 years old, scored 19 points and grabbed 12 rebounds as France picked up its 5th consecutive podium finish. Who we looking at? Alicia Turnabes right here? Going crazy. Going crazy. Ooh. I'm not going to lie. I didn't see the video. Oh, actually, I did have a chance. I'm about to look at the video right now. Give me a chance. Give me a second, because I'm about to look at the video right now. I should. The picture alone. That is not to say that a woman has never dunked or anything like that. But I'm impressed with the fact she's 17 years old and she dunking, getting a whole like doing her thing against a whole country. That I like. I'm impressed with. Now listen, we were seeing videos of Brittany Griner dunking. And was this in college or in high school, something like that? And I was excited. I'm thinking, man, she about to go to WNBA and start dunking. Gets to the WNBA. I haven't seen a dunk. Maybe she has. But where the highlights at? Where the highlights at? Now, here's the thing. They just recently had this talk. Hold on. Let me watch this video. I'm about to watch this video. Now, recently they did have this. Okay, she stole the ball. Came down court. Yeah. It was quick. It was quick. But she did it, though. Look. She said, easy to. Bro, she getting up there. And she, bro. Look, teammate under the basket like, yeah. Yo. I love it. Let me see if I can replay this, man. Show you this. Can you see this? Came down the court. Yamsters. One more time. Stole the ball. Came down the court. Yamsters. Look, what's your teammate? Hyped in the mud. Yeah. Yeah. Yo, I love this. Hey, keep your eye on her then. Alicia Turnabes. I don't know. 17 years old, but she dunking, bro. And she got 19 points, 12 rebounds, double-double. 17 years old, bruh. The female Luka. The female Luka. She on her way, fam. Let's get ready. I just wanted to put that out there. We just saw the video. That was live on YouTube. We just watched that. Let me know what you think. Are you impressed? Listen, this is what I was going to bring up. I watch other podcasts, other sports shows. Gil's Arena. They had Cheryl Swoops on there, if I'm not mistaken. Forgive me if I'm not saying the right WNBA legend. But overall, she was on there, and they were having a discussion about WNBA, the league, like either lowering the rims or why is the ball smaller, the three-point line not as much, not like NBA. Like they were just talking about basic, and also Duncan. And then Gil was kind of fighting against it, but it was more like I think the lady, I think it was Cheryl, I think that she was arguing like why would some players want to dunk? Like they can dunk, but why would they want to? I was like, why would you want to? And Gil was arguing that too. Why should they dunk just for certain fans or something? Yes, we want to see the dunks. Now, don't get me wrong. And it's been on record. You can watch the show. I've been on record saying I don't want to watch no female sports, no women's sports. I don't want to see it. It's not as aggressive. Or maybe it's some women's sports I could watch. But like basketball, football, the aggressive, I don't want to see women do it. But then I'm going to be honest with you. My love for women's sports has grown. I love women's sports now. I can watch. I actually say, I'm like, I want to watch Paige Beckers versus Caitlin Clark. Or I want to obviously watch the Angel Reese versus Caitlin Clark rematch. Or just watch Asia Wilson versus Paige Beckers. Or, I'm starting to learn the players and the teams and stuff. I'm like, I'm getting invested in women's sports and I love it. So with that being said, I love women's sports, women's basketball specifically. And yes, I do want to see women dunk. If you can, what are you holding back for? See, the thing about it is, us people on the outside, we're all wondering, why is it that we'll see highlights of them dunking in high school or college, these women athletes, basketball players, but as soon as they get to the league, we're not seeing the dunks as much. What's going on? Is there a curse? Is there a rule against it? We're all wondering, what is this Illuminati thing that the players are not dunking as often or at all in the WNBA if you can dunk? I don't want to necessarily lower the rims. As a matter of fact, I would love for y'all three-point line to be just like the NBA, and I would love for y'all to have an NBA regulation ball, because I'm pretty sure most women probably play with a regular NBA regulation ball when they're growing up, just like most of us do. Or we just grab some other type of, whatever basketball, replica basketball. But the point is, they play with men's basketballs growing up. So give them a man basketball in WNBA. Bunch of different stuff. I just want to highlight that. But overall, the point is, 17-year-old French women's basketball player on the rise. Alicia Turnabes. Do your Googlers. Let me know what you think, though. Go off in the live chat in the comments or call into the show. 313-466-4386. Okay, so it's another topic I know I have on here. We floating through these topics. Feel free to call in, like, real talk, because we actually do. I'm gonna do this later. I'm gonna do that one in a minute. All right, so let me do this one, man. I want to talk about this right here, man. This picture behind me, you can see. This is coming from APnews.com, the Associated Press. What we're looking at right now is the world's oldest marathon runner, Fajaa Singh. He died recently at 114 years young. Fajaa Singh, an Indian-born runner nicknamed the Turban Torpedo, who was believed to be the world's oldest marathon runner, has died after being hit by a car. He was 114 years old. Local media in India reported that Singh sustained severe head injuries in a hit-and-run accident on Monday while he was crossing the road at his native village near Jalandhar in Punjab. He was taken to the hospital where he later died. His London-based running club and charity, Six, in the city, confirmed his death. Singh became the oldest man to run a full marathon in 2011 at the age of 100 in Toronto, Canada. His accomplishment was not recognized by Guinness World Records because he did not have a birth certificate to prove his age. Singh had a British passport that showed his date of birth as April 1st, 1911, while a letter from Indian government officials stated that birth records were not kept in 1911. Wow, that's very, very interesting. Well, how the heck we know he was 114 then? I guess we going off April 1st, 1911, man. First and foremost, rest in peace to the legend. Oldest man to do it. Oldest man to do it, a full marathon. Get that man a record. Get that man a record because he ain't got his birth certificate. He look old. Man, he had a passport. He could have got that passport made anywhere, though. It just ain't no telling, man. But I get it, man. Overall, man, the oldest man, the fact that he was still active at his age and he was running marathons, something that the majority of adults don't do, specifically in America. It speaks volumes to his culture, to his longevity, man. I just wanted to get some acknowledgement to that right there. Now, these two dudes behind them, I ain't associating with that. I don't know what's going on with what they doing with their hands. I just want to put that out there first and foremost. But it's all about my dog right here. Not to say my dog like I know him. I don't even know. He might not even like me. But the point is, I want to just show my respects, man. Somebody just recently passed away. Oldest man doing it out there in regards to the marathon. You know, that's something to be proud of also. But let me know what you think. Go off in the live chat in the comments or call into the show 313-466-4386. So we about to fly through one more topic. I say fly through, literally as I swat a freaking fly going by. Check this out, man. We live on YouTube right now. Hey, and also the MLB All-Star Game 2025 is live right now. We're going to do a live reaction to that in just a second. But we talking about something in the MLB. It's coming from apnews.com as well, Associated Press. The MLB has been experimenting with the automated ball strike system in the minor leagues since 2019 and will use it in an all-star game for the first time this summer. Each team gets 2 challenges and retains the challenge if it's successful. MLB sets the top of the automated strike zone at 53.5% of a batter's height and the bottom at 27%, basing decision on the midpoint of the plate, 8.5 inches from the front and 8.5 inches from the back. That contrasts with the rule book zone has called rule book zone called by umpires, which says the zone is a cube. Just to put that out there in words. Baseball Commissioner Rob Manfred anticipates the system will be considered by the sport's 11-man competition committee, which includes 6 management representatives. Many pitchers have gravitated to letting their catchers and managers trigger ball strike appeals. Teams won by 52.2% of their challenges during the spring training test. Batters won by exactly 50% of their 596 challenges, and the defense 54%. That's very, very interesting. With catchers successful 56% of the time and pitchers 41%. Pitchers always think everything is a strike, by the way. Hall of Famer Joe Torre, an honorary American League coach, favors the system, by the way. After his managing career, he worked for MLB and helped supervise expanded video review in 2014. Even though he with the New York Yankees, and a lot of people argue that Yankees have took advantage of some missed calls from umpires, and now for him to do this is kind of petty a little bit. I understand that. The point is, technology being incorporated in Major League Baseball. It's been a slow gravitation since the instant replay and everything else they've been incorporating. The game is actually on right now. We're going to pull up the live score. Actually, let's do that right now. We're going to pull up this live score of the MLB All-Star Game going on right now. We're going to refresh and get that live score going. I believe it's like 2-0 right now. We're going to double check that. Top of the third. We're going to get that going right there. But ultimately, yeah, they have this new automated baseball, or what do they call it exactly? Automated ball strike system, ABS, whatever you want to call it, RBS, ABS, whatever they called it. The point is, I think this is amazing that they're doing this. I think it's amazing that the NFL is incorporating technology when it comes to the yardage or the line of scrimmage where the ball goes. That's important as well. We need to start seeing stuff like that, because this old school way of doing it, it just ain't worth it, bro. Especially when we got too many cameras available. It's too many different things. Like, come on, man. We might as well actually use technology in a good way when it comes to being better to the human eye, human judgment. Just wanted to say that. But let me know what you think about the new system, new technology being incorporated in Major League Baseball. Now, the game is on right now. Clayton Kershaw. Excuse me. I have not been drinking. He's actually pitching right now for the AL American League. I am not the one to say that I am the best baseball fan, consistent fan. I know a little bit about the game. I can't tell you the ins and outs of it. I can't necessarily tell you play by players, but by position and everything else, I know what I'm doing. But right now, actually, National League has the lead 2-0 against the American League. It's the top of the second. Who is this pitcher right now? Jason Adam for San Diego Padres. First All-Star selection, by the way. Played 47 games this season, or started, I should say. Pitching against O'Hearn for the Baltimore Orioles. Right now, look like the current count: 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Right now, we in the All-Star game right now, 2025. Adam is looking for pitch number 4. Ball is out. It's a ball. 2-2 count. Change up pitch, by the way. Has not allowed error in 40 of 47 appearance. Okay, there we go. Earned run, excuse me. Has not allowed an earned run in 40 of 47 games. Woo! That's, oh, good hit. Nope, that's out of, nope. Nope, that's on the other line of it. That was a good hit, though, right down the line. Ryan O'Hearn for the Orioles. Designated hitter. Headed back to go ahead and finish that off. That was a good hit, though. It was riding the line. Pause. But I do want to watch this. Hold on. I want to watch the whole automated ball strike system. So we are still looking at an umpire, if I'm not mistaken. An umpire is still there. But I believe the system is actually just calling whether or not it's a ball or strike. Yeah, there's an umpire still standing there. Yeah, and yeah, I mean, yeah, they calling it strike. Yeah, right down the plate, by the way. He got caught looking. Ryan O'Hearn got caught staring at the plate, at the ball. All right, man, National League doing what they does, little cuz. With the lead 2-0. Look like we headed to the bottom of the second. We in the middle of the second right now. We're not going to sit here and do a whole live stream of the MLB All-Star Game. I'm pretty sure most people think that's boring. So we're not going to be here for that. But ultimately, we have to talk about sports in other regards. I'm going to sit here and look at the game a little bit. Keep this live score going up behind us as well. If you got something you want to say, go off in the live chat in the comments. We're going to be right back to check in with you. But you go ahead and check out this live score, the MLB 2025 All-Star Game. And actually, let me get this title in there as well. Might as well. Yeah, they on a break right now. So as soon as they get done, we're going to be back. And yeah, we're going to talk some more sports. You're kicking with KC MC from the stands of a sports fan. We'll be back. Oh my goodness. Okay, excuse me. Shohei Ohtani, ladies and gentlemen, is at the bat. Just smacked one. Damn near looked like it was out, but it was foul. Shohei Ohtani at the plate right now. 2-2 count, 2 outs. Woo! Just smack. Oh, first base. He's out of there. All right, good hit though. End of the second. Woo-wee. Yeah, we okay. So I should have came back for that. Shohei Ohtani was at the bat. It was at the plate, and that's something for us to talk about right there. So it looked like he had one hit in the first, in the first inning. But as of right now, he's 1 for 2. So pretty nice, man. Pretty nice. Shohei Ohtani, man. Out there hitting the ball like crazy. Putting on the show already. I haven't watched too many Shohei Ohtani games, man. So not to say I haven't seen any, but it's been a while. So it's good to kind of see him out there and see what he's doing on the offensive side of the bat, man. So that's pretty lit, man. So we're going to continuously do a live reaction, live score right now. But the score ain't changed. It's still 2-0 right now. National League having the lead. Into the second, going into the top of the third at the current moment. So we expecting more action on both ends of it. To be honest with you, that might be it. Ain't too much more for us to talk about. So we're going to get up out of here, wrap this up. Appreciate you for watching Kicking It with KCMC from the stands of a sports fan. You understand? We're talking about sports from the perspective of a real fan. The ones who may or may not be able to buy tickets, but we love our squad. I don't give a damn about your contract and how much money you get because you ain't put in no money. I also want to say, we just love the game, man. And anything that matters got to do with your performance on that field and or court. But let me know what you think. Show love. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Share button. Other than that, man, tell a friend and tell a friend. We'll do this again. We out of here.